Greetings, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I think last time I actually made a video we were doing a drift event. This time around there is no drift event. If you live anywhere on earth and not underneath a rock, you would know that most of the world is in quarantine because of the virus or pandemic or whatever. I'm bored. I'm running out of things to watch on Netflix, running out of things to watch on YouTube, probably like most people. So I figured I'd vlog the stupid stuff that I'm doing at this time, and I'm not working right now this week because although I am still working, it's spring break because I work for school. Spring break, so I'm off this week. I jacked it up. I'm gonna fix some things. I'm fixing the side skirts. So these were cheap side skirts I had bought on eBay. I'm trying to fuse them so that they look like one piece because when I got them they were 3 separate pieces. So I'm working on that. Gonna paint correct it to keep some sanity. I would make a vlog or a video or something. I look like extremely homeless. I was growing out my beard before this anyways, but now obviously I can't go and have my hair cut or my beard fixed because you know, hashtag coronavirus. So like this is like way grown out, and by the end of these 30 days it's probably gonna look pretty brutal. So yeah, that's, you know, it is what it is. Since Saturday they've been in the garage working on my car. It's kind of weird because normally whenever I do anything in the garage, my homies come over and we'll chill and we'll work on the cars or whatever. And because hashtag coronavirus, just by myself, so it's kind of like sad and gloomy and depressing. But I mean, and since I don't have like there's no show for me to get ready to, and like it's not like I need the car on Monday or tomorrow or whatever for work, there's like zero motivation to actually get it done and off jack stands. So it might be a few weeks before the car actually comes down off jack stands, but maybe I'll finally fix a lot of issues that I've never gotten around to. So yeah, first things first, I'm gonna clean up my bench and my tools because they're slightly messy. Then I'm gonna get to sanding. So like I said, the side skirts I bought on eBay, and they came in like 3 separate pieces, so it looks kind of crappy. So what I did was I put them all together and I used epoxy to fill the seams, and it kind of is working. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to sand it down so that it all looks like one piece, and I'll probably just have to paint everything. The easiest solution would be to actually buy proper side skirts, but A, they're more expensive, B, I already have these, and C, it's not like I have a whole lot to do right now anyways because, you know, hashtag coronavirus. So I've got my sander set up and my side skirts. I kind of tested it there to see how this was going to go, so that's what we're going to do. So it doesn't look bad. I'm gonna go run upstairs real quick though because my hair is really long because I can't get a haircut. So again, hashtag coronavirus. But I'm gonna go grab a hat to kind of keep my hair out of my way, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna keep sanding this, and then once I do, I'll update you guys in a little bit and see how this is going. Update. Got my hat, so hair's not in my face anymore. I kept sanding down the spots that already had epoxy on them, and the epoxy started to peel off the side skirts. So like on this side, there's tape on there right now, but I peeled off all the epoxy. Like it literally came off like in one big sheet. I'll show you. See, so it's like weird. It came off almost like if I had been, come on. It came off almost like if it was like mold almost. It's weird. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what happened there. Maybe I didn't like prep it or anything. On this side, I'm trying it again. I'm trying a slightly different technique, but I can still kind of see a gap. So on this side, I'm trying a whole other technique now also. I'm gonna see if that works any better. If it doesn't, then no idea what I'll do. So, update. I was talking to the camera for a good while, but then I found out it wasn't even recording. So I don't know what I did or didn't get on camera. So quick recap. This is like the Cliff Notes version. I had to eat a popsicle because I need the popsicle stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill all the holes on the spoiler because the epoxy actually is doing a good job of filling them. I'm going to tape off all the holes, fill them all with epoxy, and let it just sit overnight so that they're completely dry. And on the actual paint side, what I'm going to do, because it's not looking flush, I've got some body filler. I'm going to put in a little bit of body filler to fill in the rest. Or maybe even black epoxy. I don't know. I'll see whatever works better. But I'll probably do that tomorrow. Now the side skirts, what I've done is I peeled off all the epoxy on all the side skirts. And I've got one set down there underneath the car just because I ran out of space. It's pretty much just fully drying. And so what I'm going to try and do is I'm just going to try and sand it tomorrow. And see how well or how bad it turns out. The other one is sitting here. I just put epoxy on it on both seams. If you're wondering why I only did half the seam, is because the other half is going to be underneath the car and you can see it anyways. So no point in doing all the work on there. So I'm going to let these kind of cure. Once they start to get tacky like they're cured, I'm going to pull them off, and I'll probably this one I'll probably leave on the table just because it's already there. But right now I'm going to tape off and I'm going to work on doing the spoiler and set it up so it can just dry. And I'll probably just, at this point, just call it a day in the garage. Honestly, it's not like I'm in a rush to get any of this stuff done anyways. Probably pick up a lot of the trash and garbage that I have all over the place. So it's a little bit more clean and a little bit more organized. And then, good morning, all you hideous people out there. Day 2, I'm in the garage again. Today's actually, it's like chillier outside and it's colder, so I only have the garage halfway open because I'm cold. I sanded all the bonds down. The joints look somewhat better. They're not amazing. I honestly don't think I'm going to get the look that I was trying to get. So I sanded them down the best that I can, and when I stick them back on the car, I'm going to stick them further in. That should help with it warping in the sun anyways. But that's what I'm going to do for now. Eventually, I'll probably end up buying some nicer ones, or at least some that are one piece. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though, just because getting things shipped to you is taking a lot longer right now. And it's not really like I have any shows or anything to do with the car. And it won't look bad. It should hopefully be just a small little gap that you'll actually see on the outside. So what I'm doing right now is I'm reattaching all the LED lights to the bottom of the side skirt. I'm just attaching it with... I've got so much epoxy, I'm going to epoxy them and I'll probably zip tie them in place also just in case. But then after that, I'll probably stick them back on and I'll tape off the car and I'm going to just paint them on the car or whatever sections have to be painted. Sitting, currently drying. So I filled all of those holes with epoxy. And you actually, on camera, you can probably kind of see where those holes are. But it's not bad. I like the way it looks. I'm just going to do a few more coats of paint probably, and then that'll be good too. I'm going to measure out exactly where the screws are going to go, mark them, and then I'll screw it back onto the trunk. One of the issues that I normally have is because the trunk is because there's holes in the trunk and it's not going to be a watertight seal. I don't want water to get into the trunk, like into the actual inside of the car. So I'll probably like duct tape them off or something, just something real ghetto, and put it back on, and that should be fine. And the spoiler, I like the way it looks with the screws anyways.